It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semi-final collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense operating from the pistol. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for some space. It's Keller. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And at first down, they go right back to him. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
And the Aggies line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the left side.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up a second down play. First down yardage.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. And look at these yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The Red Raiders looking to cash in this red zone trip. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
defense with 1st and 10 here. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Going again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they fight back here in this playoff game. See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. The first play of the drive now backed up at the 15. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
1st down here for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's Keller. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a wide receiver screen. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Gonzalez.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Keller. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. On the run, it's Keller. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line. The Aggies will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. He keeps it on the design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, what a spin! They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28.
Well, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Red Raiders keep the football on the move. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Second down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wideout. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Look out throwing here to start the drive. The sure hands. It's Keller. That completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That's good for a Fighting Texas Aggie.
The offense really clicking here. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback delivers quickly, receiver on the screen. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Keeper all the way. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A gain makes it second and medium. Testing the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Design quarterback run. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The tuck strategy here.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. So a timeout is called, just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Anytime the offense can have any kind of success stretching the defense horizontally, puts the defense in a really tough spot. They'll have to adjust to these types of motion plays going forward, because the more the offense can stretch you out, the more they can hit those vertical seams.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the single back takes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Boy, the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do right from the time he got the snap. The receiver was able to create some separation almost immediately on that corner route.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Defense swarms him on that first down play. Now they come up 2nd and 15 after the loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Down now after the incompletion. Here's that defense shifting again. Quick throw to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. inside the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're going to run it. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry up. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on third and goal. Caught near the goal line. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down mark. Fourth and goal for the team, and this defense come up with a huge stop. That's a design quarterback keeper. No, he didn't get there. They stop him short of the goal line. What a play by this defense.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
Incompletion sets up a second down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, it's incomplete pass here on this RPO, and typically you see these RPOs thrown quickly. Make the read, process, ball out, get the ball to the playmakers and let them do their thing. I guess if there's a silver lining, at least there wasn't an illegal man downfield.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. A short completion to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, what a grab! He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Red Raiders pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas Tech, 14.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it to the left. Gets the first and still running. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Sticking with the running game. They've got him down out near the 40.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Important second down play coming up. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The second down play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. For the defense, get a stop here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Offense going for it on 4th down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense, maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. The Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he makes the catch.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive moving. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. The pass is incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Knocks that one right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Away on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it. You got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? He hands it off from the gun. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock. Playoff dreams coming down to the final
2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. From the shotgun, hand off inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit,